There's no better time or place to start a 7-part series about breaking the stereotype of starting a career in real estate before the age of 52 than doing it in the carpool line. According to the National Association of Realtors, the average realtor is 52, a female, has a college degree. And for a long time, I always wondered why women wait to get into real estate until later in their career. I think for a long time, women assumed that they had to go into an office and that they'd have to leave their babies at home and they'd have to work 40 to 60 hours a week and they'd have to pick one or the other, either a career or being a mom. And so for part one, I really just want to explain how starting when you are young with young kids is probably the best move you can make to set up a successful real estate career. You are never more networked or never more plugged in with other moms than when you are a young mom yourself. Think about it. PTA, sports, all kinds of organizations, play groups, and you're naturally around other women. And think about this too. Women usually are the ones that are making the household decisions for their families. They know the floor plan that works best for their family. They're the center of it all. And so by starting when you are young, you are naturally more connected and making more relationships as your kids get older and older. Now, counteract that with if you start when the kids are graduated out of the house, they're in college now, and now you're like, oh, where did all my friends go? Right? That's actually a big fear that a lot of veteran agents have is losing that network of where they've been getting their business because their kids are now graduated and gone. And so had you started when they were little and had you started your career when they were little, it takes years to build up a base in this business. And if you start when they're young, then you can slowly but surely build on that. And by the time that your kids have graduated high school and moved on, you now are running off of repeat and referral business. So I just want to debunk the myth that you have to start real estate when your kids are older or that you can't do it while they're young. So when they're younger, here's what that would look like for you. Your lead generation, and let's face it, the number one reason why most realtors fail is because they can't generate business for themselves. The most successful realtors are the ones that are the best at making relationships. My lead gen, when I started out when my kids were young, looked like me coordinating bunco for the neighborhood, me coordinating wine night, ladies night, book club. I was the organizer of things that got me into relationship with the women immediately in my circle, in my neighborhood. I would do work while they were either at school, preschool, or while they were sleeping, nap time, or in the evening. So your schedule is just going to look different when they're younger, which isn't better or worse, it's just different. And that's the beauty of this business, guys, is that you can work real estate into your life and not the other way around. In the rest of this series, I'm going to talk about pairing up with another mom, so teaming up with other agents. I'm going to talk about picking a brokerage. I'm going to talk about what it takes to get your license. I'm going to talk about all the steps. So follow along, and if you are a mom and you're listening to this and this is resonating with you, I just want to encourage you, take the risk. Do it. Your family will thank you for it later.